Hey guys, so today we're going to give you a quick tour through our downtown cultural center here in Puerto Vallarta. This place we're calling our Connection Cafe, and so we're going to see if we can give you a tour here under 2 minutes. So let's set the timer on the clock and let's do this. Alright, so this is the entry door going into our cultural center here. Walking in, going down the hallway, and make this quick. Turn left into the actual entry part of our cultural center here, going upstairs. So there's a little community hall. We'll have our board here with ways to be connected in the ministry. Going left here, we'll come into the cafe part of the center. So today we're going to be working on building the bar for the coffee shop area, and this will be where you order coffee. Also has a little balcony off this room into the street. Working both ways. Another balcony over there of our center. Over here we have our kitchen. We'll be using for some part of our cafe area. And another classroom possibly over here also. Going this direction will be more seating for the cafe portion of the center here. So over here we have the girls chilling out. This is where people come to hang out and drink their coffee. That's another patio part of that wraps around for more seating for the cafe. And down there you can see we're just 2 blocks off the Malecomb and the ocean, and down to the main square where the cathedral building is. Going back in. Another bathroom back here for guests. Now we're going to make our way to the next part of the building. Over here to the left, another outside hallway in the back alleyway area. Here we have another place we use as a classroom. Right now it's being used as a music room for one of our teammates who teaches music classes to people here. Now we're gonna make our way up to the next level, where our Airbnb portion is, to help create some more income to help pay for the center here and what we do. So this section is just for Airbnb guests. The first room is just a little living room with another balcony and a closet space and refrigerator and stuff for them. And we have their bathroom in here for the guests. And then this bedroom, this here is the bedroom for the guests, which our teammates did an amazing job decorating and preparing for them. And they get a nice view of the downtown area and of the bay, so it works out pretty well. All right, almost done. One more level is our rooftop terrace, which we'll be using for different events and possibly for more seating for the cafe when it's open. See some great views up here. So it's a pretty large area. It'd be great for hosting events for our house churches or for other things we want to host up here. Get a great view of the downtown area. And like I said, we're just 2 blocks off the downtown square, so we're very centralized for everything. All right, that's it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mexico. Hope you all enjoyed that tour through our cultural center here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm actually gonna have Sarah share a little more about that and fill you guys in some more.
So the community center that you guys just saw, it also has an Airbnb, a cafe that you saw that we were sort of building, getting started, as well as classrooms for us to be able to teach the people in the community. We have English classes, Spanish classes, music classes, and Lord willing, some other classes as the Lord opens those doors in the future. This center is located in the heart of Puerto Vallarta, just 2 blocks from the main square in the downtown area. So we're very prominent in where our classes and where our center is located. As well as this is going to be a great place for when all of the different house churches in the future come together to be the body of Christ and celebrate with one another. The community center is going to be a great location for that. So we're excited to see what the Lord does in the future. We're so thankful for how He's provided this opportunity for us to open up all these different things in order to meet our neighbors and the people of the community.
Yeah, so a lot has happened here this past month, in the month of June, from leading Bible studies for people who live around us to working more on our language, and also having some friends come down to visit us from our home church in Hannibal, Missouri. For us, it was such a huge encouragement for them to come down to be a part of our life and to simply encourage us to continue to push on forward towards the future and sharing the gospel more. And they helped us in so many ways. One of the ways they helped us was they actually repainted our center there in the city of Guadalajara. And for us, that was a huge encouragement for us and a huge help to have them come down, and we got it knocked out in one day, got all the walls painted and freshened up and ready to go for the continued ministry there in the center with classes and community events for our home churches and so much. And so that was such a huge help for us to get that place painted. And for us, it was just a huge encouragement for them to see the life here in Mexico, for them to be a part of our lives, to pray for us and encourage us. And for us, it was just a great week of encouragement in so many ways. And every day is a huge encouragement to have you guys praying for us, to know that there's so many people back at home praying for us, encouraging us. And for us, every day is another reason to get up and continue to push forward to share the gospel with more people here in this culture. And we thank you so much for that.
So as we are heading into the month of July, and soon will come August, we are getting ready to transition out of Guadalajara and into Puerto Vallarta, our new ministry area. So some of the things that we've been focusing on this trip here in Vallarta is finding a house and working on the center. We were very strategic in the area that we wanted to be in and the type of housing that we wanted to be in. So we found a home, by the grace of God, we found a home within an area called a coto, which is essentially multiple houses within one specific area that's sort of a gated area. And so in this coto, there's about, I think I counted around 150, maybe 175 homes, and it's predominantly a Mexican neighborhood. So we're excited to be a part of the community, and we strategically picked a coto because currently where we're living in Guadalajara, it's sort of like compounds. Like you have a big gate and your neighbors are very gated off, so you don't really get to have very intentional conversations unless people are coming and going outside of their home. And so in this way, there's no walls, all the walls are down physically, and so we're praying that you guys will help us pray that the walls spiritually will be broken down within this coto, so we can be intentional about meeting our neighbors, and we're very excited to be planting roots in this area. Also, as we transition out of Guadalajara, I'm still wrapping up some Bible studies and discipleship that we're doing, still meeting with people, but something that we found out is that, yes, we can have conversations and we can talk about the weather and things that we like and things like that, but when it comes to sharing the gospel or giving advice or counseling, it's my Spanish isn't quite there at that level. So we've been struggling. There's good days in Spanish and very difficult and humbling days in Spanish as well. So just be praying that we will be continual learners and keep pushing even when it's frustrating and hard and discouraging.
Yeah, so we use a lot of prayer for this next month too. A big part is the continuation of our language abilities and capabilities here in Mexico, to continue to learn more Spanish and use it more. It's not something that you learn in one day and then you can just be good for the rest of your life. Like every day is a growing process for us to use it more and continue to work more on our vocabulary to be more effective at relating with people here and sharing on deeper topics within regards to sharing more about Christ. And so that's a huge important for us to learn more of this language. So continue to pray for us as we push more through that. Also pray for just our transition here to Puerto Vallarta. We are traveling back to the city here soon to kind of say our goodbyes and start preparing things to be moved over here to Puerto Vallarta. Thankfully it's not super far away, it's only 5 hours away, but still a little bit of process to get things moved over, so continue to pray for us in that area also. And also be in prayer for us just for the start of new connections here in Puerto Vallarta. There's going to be a lot of new people for us to meet within our coto and within the surrounding areas and the stores. And just pray for God to lead us to the right people to make connections with, to be a part of their lives, and to simply love on them the way that Christ has loved us. And so be in prayer for those future connections for us also. We thank you guys so much for your time. We hope you enjoyed this video update with us. And we'll see you guys pretty soon. So we'll catch you later.